Hi, this is Scoggett, and today I thought I'd put together a video on my guitars, what I have. Uh, every guitar what I have the guitar has a name, which I named it, and it also has a story behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and I've got three of them, three guitars, and I'm going to show them to you and tell you the little story and everything. And I think this will be a fun video to make and just let you know about the guitars, and they have a story. What's cool about it is they have a story behind them, and then also I've given them a name. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and start out with the first one, which is my Yamaha. I have a Yamaha guitar, an acoustic, and I got this guitar back in I believe it was about 1982, and my ex-wife bought this for me. So I named this one Wrong One. I thought it was the name what was fitting for it, wrong one, like I married the wrong one. But it's a pretty decent guitar. It's split in the back, made of cedar, and it sounds pretty good. It's not a bad guitar at all. And it's got a pretty good tone to it. But like I say, I call this one Wrong One, and I think it's kind of funny because everybody comes over, and like my wife, what I'm married to now, whenever I get ready to play guitar, I say, go get me the wrong one, and she knows which one I'm talking about. And I kept it in real good shape. It's pretty old. It's getting pretty old, probably around 30 years old, almost, from 1982 till now. And it's really a good guitar. Just want to say that my ex-wife, she did one thing good in her life, and she got me a real good guitar. And well, that's about it. I'll go ahead and hope this don't fall, because I sure would hate to break that. Might just have to go get me another guitar. This one here is an electric guitar, and its name is the Baby Lindsay. That's my daughter's name. My daughter's name is Lindsay, and this is a Gibson Electric. And I had this paint job put on it, and it says, like, you can read it right here. It says Baby Lindsay, and there's another little item what's a heart with a break in it. When my ex-wife divorced me, my daughter was 6 years old, and I live in Tornado Alley, Texas, and she decided she's going to go ahead and move to Tennessee. And this happened like 6 months after we got divorced. So, of course, from Texas to Tennessee, that's a long way. And I wasn't able to see my daughter like every weekend, which it's just one of those things I learned to live with. But however, I did get to have her the whole summer, which made up for it. It's like 3 months in the summer. So, not saying my ex-wife was a bad person and denied me the right to see my daughter. It's just that I would like to spend more time with her. And this is a guitar here, what I had made, and with a custom paint job, and I call it the Baby Lindsay. And whenever, we got divorced. Whenever we got divorced, my daughter was 6 years old, and we had a little code what we would, whenever I wrote her a letter or sent her a package, whatever, it was a heart with a break in it. And the break meant that we, until we were together, it wasn't like like we was united as one. And I also went as far as got us a necklace, and I had half of a heart. She had the other heart. That's my daughter. And I'll go ahead and show you this. And it's pretty cool. The guy did a real good job on it. But right there at the very bottom, right here, you can see like the heart, and there's a break in it. And that was our code. That was our, like, kind of like a secret code between me and her. That we weren't fulfilled until we was as one. And of course, it's, you know, I called it like the baby Lindsay. That's my daughter's name is Lindsay, and she's always going to be my baby. And this is a guitar, and that's why I had it painted like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give her this guitar to pass on to my grandson, and hope they take care of it. Now I have a guitar. What? The guitar really is a cheap guitar, but it means a lot to me, and it's a guitar what I'll never get rid of. My brother, when I was 18 years old and just learning how to play guitar, my brother he was real young, and I went ahead and ended up giving him my guitar, what I had, so he can practice and learn how to play it. And what's kind of funny is, moral to the story is he learned how to play better than I did, which I'm glad. My brother can play any song written, and he's fantastic. And it's just, you know, amazing what he learned on my guitar, what I gave him. And what he did is this guitar was, he found in the trash can where someone dumped it out and just was going to get rid of it. It was in a dumpster. So he dug it out, he put it back together, and he went ahead and glued it and put some extra pieces in there and just fixed it up. And did a pretty good job on it. And this is the way this one looks. Like I say, it's a cheap guitar. And he put the paint job on it. He did all the work to it. Even string the strings was on it, he put on it. And as you can see, I have a broken string. My grandkids come over and decided that they was going to play with the keys here, and decided that they were just going to mess with them. And whenever they messed with them, well, they broke one. I have another string I'll go ahead and put on it. But my brother strung these and put this right here on, and just, I think he did a pretty good job on it, considering that it was in a trash can. But he made it back where it would actually play. And I went to see him. He lives in Fresno, California. And I went to see him, and he told me, he says, remember when I was a little boy and you gave me your guitar and everything? And he said, I remember on your guitar, he's like the fingerboard, he said it was completely rubbed off. He said, like, where you learn yourself how to play. He said, and you gave it to me, and I learned myself how to play. And he said, now I want to give you back something. He said, what I did is, he said, I built this guitar, and I want to go ahead and give it to you and present it to you. And he did that in 2005. I remember it was 2005 in October of 2005. And this is guitar what? It's not worth hardly anything. I mean, it's a cheap guitar, but to me, it's worth everything. It's kind of hard to understand. This guitar is worth everything right here. This is guitar what? I'll keep it as long as I live. Just because he took the effort to make it, and he put it back together. And the name of this one, this guitar, is I gave it the name of Second Chance. It was out in fixing to go to the trash, and go to the trash in the dump yard, and it's a second chance because he dug it out and he made it for me, and I'm playing it, and I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. And he went down and I don't know. He said that he went down and got this from somewhere and was able to put it on and everything. And you can see like right here where there was a crack there, and he went ahead and just filled that in. And he said this was in bad shape, but it was like kind of a project because he wanted to pay me back for what I did for him back a long time ago, back in the 70s. And like I say, this is my favorite guitar out of all of them, and one that I always keep for the rest of my life. And it's just kind of neat to have something like that, and it has a story behind it. Every one of these guitars has a story behind it, and they all have a name, and I thought I'd share it with you. And it's just a neat thing to have that. And like I say, I just thought I'd share it with you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment whether you like the video, whether you don't. These are the only 3 guitars I have right now, and hopefully I'll get a few more going on. But my brother, he has a BC Rich. I think it's a BC Rich guitar. What, that thing's valued at like $5 grand. And whenever I go see him, he lives in Fresno, California. Whenever I go see him, I can't play it because he's got the fret, like the strings raised. He put together that guitar himself, and he raised it up, and I just can't play it. He can play it like a sun gun. I'll tell you what, there ain't no problem with him playing it, and he plays good, and he plays better than me. And I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment whether you like the video, whether you don't. And y'all take care.